Language is important tool for communication of one and us. Without communication, we can't to expose our ideology, our needs, our feelings, emotion, happiness, like that. So, in this connection, Tamil Nadu is concerned, the anti-Hindi agitation is a landmark of the Tamil Nadu political history because of India is a unity in diversity of color, creed, language, culture, dressing sense, food habits, like that. But the political power sometime to pressurely to impose of one language into the other regional peoples. It would affect the nature of the original language of their own land. So, in this concept and ideology to oppose by the people of that soil. So, in this connection, the anti-Hindi language is mostly speaking by the North Indians. After independence and before independence, the Hindi language to impose to Tamil Nadu, particularly the Madras presidency during the independence time, and after independence, Tamil Nadu to impose the Hindi language as an official language in India. So, in this connection, that various attempts to taken by the central government or before independent during the time of first of all the brief history of anti-Hindi agitation in Tamil Nadu in the year of 1937 Madras presidency and Sri Rajaji was as a chief minister of Tamil Nadu. He was introduced to these schools education, the sixth standard, seventh standard, and eighth standard, the Hindi as a prior teaching as a language. And after 1948, O.P. Ramaswamy Reddyar, he willingness to students to study the Hindi as a language. But both of the peoples introduced the Hindi during the time of long agitation by the Tamil welfares, Tamil language luminaries of that expert persons are Baitis and Tamil well-wishers to condemned strongly to that impose of Hindi language in Tamil Nadu. So that time it was withdraw immediately. And after the India independent during the time of 1948, the India got independent from the British yoke. So that time the Indian government to gradually to unification of India uh, from nearly 562 union territories, not only the union states, to come under their one umbrella. So that point of view, they're very helpful for unifying one language, one India. That is very useful and very um, um, unification of linguistically to the one India. So that time, Jawaharlal Nehru, as a Prime Minister of India, he was very strongly to stand to he impose in Hindi in India, particularly Tamil Nadu, when the more contempt to agitate to address as a official language in India. 1950 Hindi is Devanagari script was declared the official language of India. 1963, the Official Language Act was passed, which promised to the phase out English as a make a Hindi the official language of the Union government. The most of that during the freedom struggle or freedom fighters very strongly opposed to the Jawaharlal Nehru. Those who are not like to speak in Hindi, that states to give up are given remissions to that, because we are now only unifying, integrating India still now. So this linguistic will be make as a one of the problem to broke out or breaking the disunity among the Indians. So we want to take the avoid to impose the Hindi language. So that like Jawaharlal Nehru to withdraw its particularly the imposition of Hindi, the central government Hindi promotions, fear to Hindi dominance, the Tamil Nadu's resistance, the eminent Congress party chief ministers also insisting that the Nehru to stop imposition of Hindi because of it would make the problem to integrative India, particularly with Kamraj and some eminent personalities. And after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru, the pre-history of India agitation in Tamil Nadu. In 1964, after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru, the Lal Bahadur Shastri came to as a Prime Minister of India. He prepared to make a Hindi the official language of the country 26 1965. However, widespread of protest riots and suicide in Tamil Nadu. The prehistory of anti-Hindi agitation in Tamil Nadu, it is another one a speed break of the Tamil Nadu 1965. During the time of 1964, Jawaharlal Nehru want to meet the Kamaraj to discussion about some politically the Congress party's strength had been weakening the some states because of the senior leaders did not cooperate with him. So that like the Congress party has gradually lost the nature of power or public influence. So that time, Jawaharlal Nehru discussion about this issue with Gamaraj. So the Gamaraj was firstly initially to resigning his post. All the senior leaders of Congress party members to come resign their posting uh, to engage to develop the political Congress party. So that like Congress, Jawaharlal Nehru was introduced the K plan that is called as a K plan, Gamraj plans. So and after 1965, 64, the Kamraj take the power to transform his power to the Bhakta Vatshalam. He was the chief minister of Tamil Nadu during the time of 1965. At the time of 60 Bhaktavachalam as a chief minister of Tamil Nadu, he was the efficient administrator and he was a home affair under the Kamaraj ministry. He was less public influence rather than Kamaraj. So he could not survive the DMK party's long agitation against to the Hindi imposition. When the CN Anathurai opposition, he was announced that 26 1965 will be the observed as a day of the mourning of Tamil Nadu. He was arrested to the preemptive measures to the foil of protests. The DMK's language-based politics to emerge during the time. And the Karnanidhi also involved in this agitation. He was also arrested the 16th February 1965. He was sentenced to the 6 months in the imprisonment at the central prison at the Palayam Kotai. Key events 1965, the anti-Indian agitation begins. February 1965, Rajaji fast and to death. And March 1965, Madras State's protest they intensify. The April 1965, the central government concessions. After months, language-based state recognition, Official Language Act 1967, Hindi promotions caused by Tamil Nadu's linguistic identity. Some that martyrs to the language movements and during the 26th and 1965 and before, some common man peoples to eager to save the Tamil language to against the Hindi, start peoples to lot of people to lost their life, so that people's to commemoration every year 1960 and every year January 26th observed as a mourning day to owning to respect to their sacrifices and their offsprings to given the grants to the uh, family welfare trust. And after last is in fact Congress party lost its power to Tamil Nadu 1967. Public election in Tamil Nadu, TMK party emerged in power. CN Annadurai, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and the lasting impact. Language politics in India, the regional identity and the pride. The language-based movement, the constitutional amendment, English language as an official language. Lasting impact, 1984, M.G. Ramachandran, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, he was introduced the pension scheme for anti-Hindi agitators. The linguistic war sacrifices nearly 401 persons and 239 family members also been received that beneficiaries. The martyrs of the league the Language Day 1967, the DMK party observed January 26th as a March of Language Day. Still, both DMK and ADMK also stands in the same concept. Thank you. Thank you.